Hi, you guys. This is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I'm going to tackle another one of my page kits that I put together in a recent video. This one is going to feature these two photos of our ship from the cruise that I'm currently working on scrapbooking. They're both different angles and great views, so I would really like to keep them both. If you watched the page kit video, I had selected those photos and this really fun map paper with kind of a reddish orange and a brighter orange, purple, green, a couple of different greens actually, and turquoise. And then I had this piece of paper from a paper pad of different colors. This is from a maps paper pad. It has another map on the other side. And so I thought those work well together. And the pictures are great. I really like the turquoise. And then I found this orange polka dot paper. It's actually from a scrapbook.com winter 6x6, but I thought that was a fun scrap, and it had both this reddish orange and then some orange and pink dots in it. So I thought to incorporate that somehow. Since then, I pulled a piece of white cardstock, and I found I wanted to pull out something with this turquoise just because of the sun and the sea in here. And so I found this scrap of, this side is iridescent, this side is not, but I really think I kind of like the iridescent side. And I thought, well, what am I gonna do? How do I wanna put this together? So I think what I'm going to do is mount these, because I think I want them overlapped, because that's kind of boring. Spreading them out on the page seems a little silly. So I'm going to put them together, I think like this, and leave a little bit of a border around both of them and just cut that square and put that. I have to trim the whole part off this. So, and then I thought, well, let's put that maybe at the top of the page, and this is so bold and bright, then maybe make this a strip across the bottom, 3 or 4, probably a 4-inch strip. And then instead of just leaving this ledge here, I thought, do I want to ink it? Do I want to distress it? What would I like to do? And I think I'll cut a small strip with this orange just to bring in a little more color. And then I thought, well, it's a cruise. Let's do a border strip with some sort of edge on it. So it would end up looking something like this, and just bring in a lot of bright colors and have a little fun with it. So to do the border strip there, and maybe I don't need this orange. That orange is looking a little harsh to me, especially since the red orange here, I don't know, that's still a possibility, but I don't know if I need it. I think I might just use that, and then not for, I mean, just because it's in the page kit doesn't mean you have to use it, right? And then I have 2 different wave border punches. The first one, they're both from Creative Memories. The first one is this one, and you can sort of see the size of it. So it's sort of open waves. The other one is more encapsulated, and it comes out as a little bit more of a scalloped edge with a wave in it. And I think I like this one better, and the wave is a little bigger. So I will go off and create those blocks, but in the meantime, I thought I'd just show you, if you're not familiar with the Creative Memories border system. Now, I don't sell Creative Memories. I did it one time, but I do like a lot of their products. So this is the border system. You put in your piece of paper. This is just a guide to help you get it in the right length to fit in the system. So you can do a whole sheet of paper in here. Then you fold this out of the way, and then the cartridges, let me show you these. You can buy different cartridges with the border, and they just pop in there. Then to cut it, you simply, these two little nubs go into these slots here on the back side, and it makes for an easy to line up. You can just do it by feel. And you just move to the next notch. And this paper's pretty thick. And you have these offcuts you can use as little water. Maybe I'll just hold on to those. See if I can use them as splashes on the page. Who knows? I'll just hold on to those. And so you get some offcuts, but you get a really cute border. And there's tons of different, some just make a strip, some make them an attached border like this. And so I'm going to put that on my page. And that's gonna be the border between the map and the white. So I'll come back when I've cut this to size and done either a 3 or 4 inch. I'll let you know when we get back to go across the bottom of this page. All right, so I thought I'd come back as I just finished this up. I've moved this up a bit. I actually notched the corners with my crocodile corner chomper. And I was gonna, originally I was thinking I wanted this over the white, but I think that looks funny and I don't want it. If I did, it would have to be way up here, which is a possibility, but I just, looks a little messy. So instead, I'm going to just attach this as close as I can, and then I'm going to make sure this goes right to the bottom of it. And so I'll have to trim just a little bit more off this. Right now it's 4 inches. It's going to end up being a little less than 4 inches. And I will just trim the rest off. And that way I'll have everything lined up where I want it. Maybe a T-square would be helpful here. Just making sure everything's aligned. Yep. Okay. Then let's see how much. It looks like just 1/2 inch I have to trim off here. So there's the basics. I like it. All right, and then I was looking at potentials for titles, I have a couple of things. I pulled out some dies. I have one that says Ahoy. And that set, I think it was Echo Park. It also comes with an anchor, so that might be really cute. Just Ahoy. And then there's a compass rose here that could go on there. Obviously, I'll cut these out. I have this cute little ship. Doesn't look right with next to this anchor, but I think it looks okay with this compass rose. I also have this Sunshine in Paradise, but again, I think that color is too dark. I mean, it's not bad with the pictures, but I think it's just too harsh against this, so not quite the right color. And then all right, so I decided to speed this next part up because there's quite a bit of hemming and hawing still and just talking about what didn't fit. So none of these words fit. So move those out of the way and just figure out something else. You can see on my magic mat, I cut out a globe with a little tropical scene in it instead of the world map. I cut that green first. I think I end up not using that green, or I use it and cut the trees again. So I keep the beige for the sand color, and then I cut it again with the green. You'll see in a little while. But I didn't realize that wasn't going to cut out the circles. So first time I've used this die. You learn lessons as you go. But it comes with a little water. It's pretty cute. So this is just me trying to figure it all out. And then I cut the hardware part of the globe in that same rose gold that I did with the compass rose and the anchor. So that makes a little nice trio of that rose gold around the page. I'm going to end up, moving that ship to the bottom. So this is after I cut out and assembled the little scene in the globe. I cut the trees. Well, I cut that whole scene in green and then cut out the trees and then just used some vintage photo ink to color the trunks of the trees. I found this little cut apart in the same map paper kit that the map paper came from. And so I trimmed it down, and then I'm going to use my corner chomper to do the ticket corners. I just felt that the embellishments were getting lost against that busy paper at the bottom, so I wanted something bigger. And I found this. So I thought that ended up looking pretty nice with the little boat on it. I'm going to pop that boat up. And so the rest of the video is really just popping all the ephemera up, putting it on there, and doing these finishing touches. So I'll probably just let you enjoy that process with a little music. So I'm just finishing up those final touches on the page. And this is 3 times speed, by the way. So I'm happy with that. I think everything looks pretty good, and I'm going to pull out some rose gold colored Nuvo drops, actually, that are really a perfect match for the rose gold paper. And the rose gold paper I have is Sizzix. It's a Sizzix pack of specialty paper. I really like it. So I'm just putting those in each embellishment cluster. And then this is slowed down in real time so that we can take a closer look at it. So here's a close-up of the title and the embellishment clusters. I'm pretty happy with the page overall. So if you're enjoying the channel, please subscribe. Pass it on to your friends. That would be great. Hit the like button and come back for more out of this world scrapbooking in My Space to Craft. Thanks, you guys.